The second of the New York Jets' 3 games this preseason will go down on Monday night when Gang Green hosts the Atlanta Falcons. New York Post Jets beat writer Brian Costello will be in the building for that game, and he joins me now. Brian, how's it going? How's training camp treating you?
I'm good, Dexter. Trying to get through it. Almost done. One more week left.
Almost there. 2 more preseasons game, 1 more week left. We're almost there at the season. So, talking Jets, on Saturday, head coach Saleh said he hadn't decided whether or not he would play the starters against the Falcons. His lack of decision here, do you think it's gamesmanship, or is he just considering the injury to Zach Wilson in the opener of the preseason that he's trying to protect the starters here? What's going on?
I think it's about injuries, Dexter, and you look across the league now, and hardly anyone's playing in the preseason, right? I had to laugh. I saw a graphic advertising a game between the Ravens and the Cardinals that had Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson on the graphic. They're not playing in that game. So it's across the league. Coaches are doing this now. They're being cautious with their starters. And I think that Saleh even opened the door that he's thinking about this. He's probably going to end up erring on the side of caution. The other piece, Dexter, is they practiced with the Falcons on Friday and Saturday. They had joint practices, so they sort of seen them against them. And sometimes when you have the joint practices, teams are reluctant then to play the preseason games with their starters. So to me, this is going to be about evaluating the back end of the roster probably Monday night.
All right, that's what it'll be about on Monday night. Now, with Wilson out, Joe Flacco, he stepped into that QB1 slot. So how has the offense looked in practice with Flacco under center?
They look good, Dexter. It's been good. And I think, you have to be cautious because I think the knee-jerk reaction is, oh, my gosh, is Joe Flacco better than Zach Wilson? Training camp is built for a guy like Joe Flacco. Training camp is all about executing the plays as they're drawn in the playbook. And Joe Flacco has been around for a long time. He's 37 years old. He knows how to execute the plays. When things are in a controlled environment like training camp, he looks great. It's when things break down where Joe Flacco, we've seen it with the Jets the last 2 years when he's played, especially 2020 when he played. When things broke down, Flacco's not as mobile as Zach Wilson. He can't make as many things happen when the play goes awry as Zach Wilson can. So this is the best time of year for Joe Flacco. He looks good. He has a great arm. He's a good decision maker. So I think the Jets are in good hands with him as a backup, but I don't think fans should overreact to him playing this well in the training camp practices.
The fans like to jump and love that QB2 on the depth chart. Now, back to the head coach. Have you seen a difference in Saleh in year 2 with the helm, and do you think there's pressure on him now to show that this Jets squad has progressed in 2022?
Yeah, I wrote about that, Dexter, this weekend in the Post. I think he's more comfortable. I think he has a feel for the job. No matter how prepared guys think they are to be a head coach, they're not. It's a totally different job than being a coordinator. So he had to deal with last year figuring out all the different responsibilities he had, and there's people pulling on you at all times, and he has to kind of get grasp that. And you're also relocating his entire family. They were living in a hotel last year. Now they're in a house. They're much more comfortable in New Jersey. Things like that go a long way, I think, in making you more comfortable. In terms of the expectations, Dexter, I'd be cautious. I mean, this is still a very young team. They need to show improvement in year 2 under Saleh. But what is improvement? To me, it's playing close games. They can't be the homecoming opponent anymore. They have to play. If they lose games, it has to be competitive, close games. Zach Wilson has to take a step forward. And to me, December is the key here. Are they in the mix in December? Are they still alive? You don't have to be leading the division, but you just have to be alive. This team has not been there since 2015. They haven't been playing for a playoff game in December 7 years. It's a long time. So I'm not saying he has to win 10 games. I'm not saying he has to make the playoffs or anything like that. But really, in Robert Saleh in year 2, there just has to be tangible signs of progress, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what Jets fans want to see. Meaningful games in December. If possible, they could be in it. I think that would be pretty nice for the New York Jets. Covering the New York Jets, that is Brian Costello for the New York Post, doing a great job as always. Brian, good to see you. Get through the rest of training camp. You're almost there at the finish line. Almost there at the start of the season. All right, enjoy.
All right, Dexter. Talk to you soon.